Hello, I am in Kyoto in one of the states, and I want to show you how Ginkgo flowers. Well, there's a kind of term clash here because Ginkgo doesn't flower in a strict sense. It is a gymnosperm, so we cannot use any other word than flowering here. So I will still continue to say it's flowers. Anyway, so when you see the branch of Ginkgo, it's by the way female plant. Ginkgos are males and females exactly like humans, and they have even the same system of sexual chromosomes. So this is a female, and you see some small structures. Typically they will end up with one or two yellowish or greenish things, which are like oval shaped, conical at top, and if you look closer, you might see there's a small opening. So these are not flowers, they are simply ovules. So ovule is a thing which will eventually develop into the seed. And in flowering plants, or better to say angiosperms, these ovules are enclosed into the bigger structure, pistil. However, in Ginkgo, these ovules are absolutely naked. So this is the sense of the term gymnosperm, naked seeds, seeds without additional coverage. Interesting is also sometimes there are two of them, and that branch is one of them. So Ginkgo is flexible. It can produce, well, various amount of ovules per stem. So interesting also is the process of fertilization, because there is definitely an opening on top. And when pollen grain from the male plant will come, it will start to germinate. And when it germinates, it finally will burst out and will release flagellate, swimming spermatozoa, very similar to animal way. So normally it's not the case in the seed plants. Most of seed plants will grow a pollen tube, but in Ginkgo case, spermatozoa are swimming by themselves. Of course, they need water. In that case, water is produced by the ovule. So it will produce some kind of liquid in which spermatozoa will swim. Inside that green ovule, that will be developing a female, we call it gametophyte. And it will finally make an egg cell, which will wait for fertilization. So that's a female part of life cycle of Ginkgo. And this is a male Ginkgo plant. So as you see, the leaves are start to develop, and before leaves fully develop, it should end its flowering. If you look on the structures, they are hanging from branches, and it is, of course, adaptation for the wind pollination. So they are very similar to catkins of some flowering plants, while only they are not consist of flowers. Instead of flowers, they are much more similar to cones because they have stamen-like structures interleaving with bract. So this is, if you compact it, we'll see something like a cone. So again, this is how male Ginkgo plant flowers, and we know that sometimes pollen goes very far away, sometimes few kilometers, to pollinate and finally fertilize female Ginkgo plants. Thank you.